Hello, brothers and sisters. My name is CB, and you're watching Clean Games. It's Thursday today, and guess what? Thursday is a very special day called Tube Tips. Tube Tips is pretty much the way it sounds. YouTube has lots of different things that are very secret, and they're always changing. So this is a show that pretty much helps us weave through all that madness of, you know, this is the hardest part. Most tube tips will be current stuff, but I really want you to make sure you pay attention to the show all the time and keep up with the trends, because I could say something in 2015 and then 2017 it could be completely not true. So I really want you to make sure to understand the date. That's why I put the date at the end of every one of my videos, because it's not necessarily 100% accurate. At the time I give it is, not necessarily now. So now that we've got that out of the way, one of the big things that I have the biggest problem with Let's Players is that I have no way to find their second video. It's seriously, I'm telling you this right now. If a person who watches your video cannot find a way to find your second part like that, you lost them. Even if it was a great Let's Play. I mean, it's very, very few people who have the staying power, who will root around, go into your personal channel, go into your videos, go click everything, find your thing on the playlist, then click it, then go to part 2 and then watch it. That is very rarely going to happen. Those are people who are dedicated fans. Now, if you get a hold of one of those, hold on them like a security blanket and don't let them go, because those people will share your stuff all over the map. It could be the worst crap in the world to so share it because they're so excited because you brought something new out. I love those people. I got a couple of them myself, and they're phenomenal people. I love them. I just seriously want to give them a... So, anyways, I digress. The big thing that we want to talk about today is how do we do that? How do we get the people who don't know us to actually watch part 2, watch part 3, keep going, blah, blah, blah. The big thing is that I would have said in the past would have been annotations. Now, annotations are great. Annotations have their place. But annotations have a big flaw. Over 60% of YouTube viewing is done through a mobile or a tablet device. I don't personally do that, but at the same time, I am not that 60%. I'm in the 40% who watches it on the desktop. But that doesn't mean you can't. I mean, that's a lot of missing views if you do an annotation. You know why? Because annotations don't show up on mobile or tablet devices. That's right. You could spend an hour, you could spend a half an hour messing with the times and boxing out and making it look all nice. If you're not sure, if you're not familiar with annotation, please check this out. Now that you are clear what an annotation is and what it's used for, this is specifically what I want. Now that you're clear with what an annotation is, now I'm going to explain to you what this video is about. And if you notice the title, you'll notice it. It's cards. That's right. Cards are fantastic. I love cards. I cannot get enough of them. Why are cards so great? Because YouTube realized that 60% of their views are going to mobile. So they needed to figure something out. So what did they do? They invented the card. And it's really, really easy and really streamlined. Let me show you. So cards is a new thing I actually found out about. It's really, really cool. Now a video starts up, right? Now here's a section. It's called cards. What do you click on? You click on cards. Loads up. Now, here's how it works. It's not difficult. Watch. Click add card. You pick what you want. Now you can promote another channel, which is awesome. You can actually do a video or a playlist, which is super awesome. Merchandise, fundraising, or an associate website. You can feature your own personal website. That's awesome. It's awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, I want to have my Patreon account. So I'm gonna go click here. Now I have it all loaded up already. So there you go. And as you can see here, I have my Patreon. I have my little tagline here, my image, which I probably should change. But let's see. So I can just put. I will just put some Support the show. Support the show. Now there's call to action, and then there's the teaser text. This is not really what this is about. You can figure this out basically how you want to do it. But here you go. Now look. Now in part 1, now in 1 second, you see actually support the show actually pops up just like when I edit it. You can edit the card. You can change the call to action to, you know, like help me keep the lights on. I don't know. So, let's try that again. Support the show. See? Help me keep the lights on. Show up right here. Obviously, if you wanted to change that one, you see the teaser text. Change it. That's the one that just pops up as you see it. You know, like, you know, you could say, help me meet my goal. Alright, so it says here, help me meet my goal. There you go. Now, here's another fun part that you might want to do. You might not want to have it in the first, like, bam, in the first second, because you don't want to shove the first thing you want to say to them is help me support my show. That's not cool. We want to have that towards the end, right? After they've watched it. So look, see this? Now this is where you can actually decide where you want to stick this. So I would rather have this probably towards the end. Here, towards the end text. Help me meet my goal. So here is the big thing what you want to do. Now most of the time, you want to basically create a video that shows the previous or the next one. Now this is your prerogative how you want to do this, or you can just pretty much put right here, anywhere you want. You want to create playlist. That's right, you can go here, click on your own playlist. Let's see, let's go with, since you're watching Tales from the Borderlands here, how about I put this, create a card, boom! Now, when they start the show now, there we go, suggested Tales from the Borderlands. So, now that this is done, this is 2 simple cards. So just now you can actually go here, you can add another card later on, and basically say like, hey, I want to see the next video. I don't want to just go to a playlist. So you basically go to videos, you go to, actually I would probably go to, what episodes? This is episode 4. This is episode 3, so we need to go episode 4, Tales from Borderlands. Create the card. So basically, if someone else wants to watch the next video, how about I put that right around, why not about here? So, when they go and says, no, on this scene, it says here, suggested Tales from the Borderlands Part 4. It basically is making a call to action, basically saying that as the episode ends, it says, hey, do you want to watch episode 4? And guess what? All you gotta do, and here, let me go back. Let's go back and actually watch the video.
Let's do this.
See, suggested Tales from the Borderland pops up, which is cool. And also another great thing is too is they don't have those giant little things in the corner, in the upper left and the upper right screen. We have to write previous and next, and you have to put in the exact mark. It's such a pain in the butt. Now, annotations do have their merit and their place, and I will go in that detail in a different video. But this is a great innovation. So, basically, you get to here, as you can see. Let's see, wait for it to pop up. There we go, help me meet my goal! Now you can actually add very specific times, obviously. I just did this willy-nilly a little bit. But here's the cool part. If you click here, look at this. It's all right here. The play all, the next episode, and the supporting daily no swearing commentary let's play. That's so many words, I need to change that. But there you go, that is a card. And another cool thing is, if you're into analytics and finding out how these are doing for you, go into Creator Studio, and I have to block all this information out. Another nice thing to know about cards is that you can actually find out how good your cards are doing and which ones are good. Was your wording correct? Was your teaser text right? You'll find it all out. Now, I have to block all this out, obviously, because of TOS reasons, But if you look down below, you'll see a section here called cards. That's right, you can find out how many card teaser clicks that you have. What is your click-through rate? What has the most amount? Okay, you can have your card types. You can have video types. Cards, more. Geography, date. You can find all that information out of how it's doing. It's a fantastic thing. Guys, it's a fantastic way of actually having people find your stuff after they've already enjoyed it. I promise you, the biggest disgrace and the worst thing in the world is when someone watches your video, enjoys your video, but can't figure out how to watch the next video. There is an amazing amount of information out there, guys, that people can ingest on a ridiculous basis, and it's so much stuff. So you have to guide them to your stuff again. I promise you, just because they watched it once and they loved it doesn't mean they're watching it twice. It just means that you got their attention to watch it again. Guys, I hope you enjoyed Tube Tips. My name is CB, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye-bye!